What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today, we're starting off just with some 78 pluses. I also got a mega pack from the SBC, a small rare mixed players pack from the SBC, and a League One Prime players pack from the season objectives. We're going to see if we can get anything good out of these. Nothing to start with. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Yesterday's video, you guys seem to love a lot, man. We went back to the old school answering some comments over some gameplay. So I think we're going to do that again today. Why not, right? I like it. You liked it. Everyone's a winner. Oh, Angelino, poor. And so, yeah, glad you guys enjoyed the video yesterday. I certainly enjoyed making it, which is very nice. And today we're going to use the icon that we picked up from yesterday's video into the squad. We're going to get our Foot Champs games. I'm going to play one or two whilst answering some questions. Go on. Be Mbappe or Neymar? Nope. I'm going to play one or two whilst answering some questions. And then we are going to play the rest off camera to get to 6 or 8 wins. And then we'll be back with the rewards to end for today. So the 78 pluses, I've got 9 of them. That's all I had in terms of cards available to build them. I've got a few more now that we just opened those packs. I could probably go and build another like 4 or 5. But yeah, we've got 9 of these 78 pluses to start with today. Hopefully we can get one of the brand new Rulebreakers that we don't already have. Someone nice and big would be very nice, or at least get an inform or a big gold card could be quite nice. Or more than likely, just get absolutely nothing but trash. At least Rabiot is a tradable duplicate. I've been doing a lot better on FIFA the last couple of days. I kind of changed the way I'm playing, trying to figure out a lot more of the things that work well in this game and introduce them into my own game. Still not where I'd want to be in terms of like overall quality, but we are getting there. Oh, these 78 pluses are bad. Drugs bad, okay. 5 more to go. Can we at least just get lights? Just tease me a little bit, EA. No, we can't. Wow. So far, everything has been absolutely bottom of the pile crap. Not a single 83 plus. There's a few SBCs that I want to complete as well. I was kind of hoping for a little something. Here we go. We finally get some lights shown up. Spain, centre mid. Oh, dear. We just got him, right? Yeah, untradeable. Yeah. Cheers. Yeah, at least we got the lights up, guys. At least we got the lights up. And right now as well, for those of you that don't know, bronze pack method is flying with the new icon SBCs that have been released, which we're going to try and complete both of. Not because I necessarily care too much to play with them, but I just think that it's easy enough to generate coins and fodder on the game this year that I'm happy to try and complete every SBC if, you know, if the grind is there. All right, we're going to end with the lights. It's going to be Skriniar. Hey, we got to walk out from an 86 plus pack. It's Skriniar. He's a decent player. Doesn't get into my team, but is a decent player. But yeah, right now, guys, bronze packs are absolute fire. And the reason why they are fire is because the rares, which we didn't get there, are about 500 coins as a bare minimum. Just, oh, that's very nice. Just because of the icon SBC. So obviously a bronze icon pack. The icon bronze squad and the icon silver squad requires exactly rares. And so you get a 2 rare gold player pack from each of those. In fact, we should probably go and complete them ourselves as well, just to get ourselves 4 2 rare gold players packs, which I will. Actually, for right now, we might as well. You never know what you get, right? Oh, I'd love to see 4 players in there. So yeah, based on that, bronze packs are doing crazy good. Oh, is he minimum price bid of 900? That's my bad. And which just makes bronze pack method like super good yet again. Not that it wasn't anyway. It's been really good for a long time. Here we go. We finally get ourselves a rare bronze. Guitar son. Hey, Guitar son. 500. And then I'll say they're 500. And anything else that you get in the pack as well that sells, happy days. So yeah, I should hopefully be grinding a lot of bronze pack method tonight and just trying to get ourselves as many coins as possible. Just so that we can have the luxury of making coins. But before we get into playing some games with our teams, we have got Born Legend, 11 bronze rares. I think I've got enough bronze rares in the club that are like untradeable. I might even have some tradable bronzes left, which I should go about selling. I don't think I have that much actually, because look, we're already up to 63 rated. Oh man, the SBC building is painful on console. I wonder what it is that EA have done that makes it take so long just to move from player to player. Okay, we will have enough, not by much, but we'll have enough to do both bronzes. I wish as well you could autofill bronze rare. And then we've got the silver rares, which again should be quite nice. I wonder if the Libertadores bronzes count. That'd be quite interesting, wouldn't it? And the same with the Libertadores silvers. I wonder if they count. Now I should have more than enough silvers, which we have. Possibly not worth popping these guys in. Some of these will be tradable again. Look at these menus, man. It is bad. It better be worth it in the end to get these 2 rare gold player packs, man, because this is atrocious with how long it's taken to go through. Yeah, we got loads of silvers though, so that's all right. And that already means that we've completed 2 segments of each icon, which it doesn't really mean anything in general, but when you look at it on the front of it, you're like, oh damn, 2 out of 7 of Essien and 2 out of 5 of David Trezeguet. It kind of gives you a sense of completion in spite of the fact that it doesn't really make any difference. I'm going to try this. 1, 2. Obviously the blues aren't rare. Good for chemistry though, aren't they? Him. In before it doesn't work. At least we'll know, but in before it doesn't work, and I have to remove them all. Do that, and then we could just go to some actual bronze rares. It's going to be a fun test. I'm very intrigued as to whether or not they constitute as bronze rare, which they do. Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a third 2 rare gold players pack. I just feel like these give good cards. In previous years, we've got really lucky out of these packs. They tend to give us like walkouts quite nicely. Let's go special low to high again and go and put in the silver versions of these as well, because these are the guys that I always just forget about. The whole point of these is to use them in SBCs, because you're never going to use them in gameplay. You only have a few of them here, to be fair. Only got 5 of these ones, but it's a good way to get rid of them. And then when League SBCs come, obviously we won't, supposing that we get some good Sudamericana Libertadores League SBCs. Oh, this feels a lot quicker. There we go. And that is 4 2 rare player packs. And still can go. And let's see if this gives us anything good, guys. Come on, EA, hook us up, baby, with one of the brand new rule breakers. So nothing out of the first one. These are tradable cards though, so at least yeah, all dupes there, but at least, you know, we can send them up to the trade pile. Pack number 2. Nothing out of that one. I'm just ever hopeful. Just ever hopeful. Chucho Hernandez and Kulusevski. We just got his rare from an 81 plus pack. Pack number 3. Come on, EA, hook us up, baby. Oh, I thought I was actually going to walk out. The lights are up. It's Bono. It's an 84 though. It's all right. It's all right. It goes towards the next SBC. Golovin in there as well. He's had some cracking cards through the years on FIFA, hasn't he? And then pack number 4. Just the 1 boards out of all of that, guys. Not the best. We get Lucas Verissimo. Good little player, to be fair. And Fofana. But yeah, let's go and have a look at what the team's going to look like for the game. All right, guys, as we go into the Foot Champs game, I was going to take some comments, but I decided actually I'm not going to. Now, this is the team we're going to be using. Whoa, not him. Not Cheeky in goal. We're going to be putting Bono in goal. We've put Jesus Navas in at right back, Thiago Silva in, and Gattuso in as well. And so, yeah, that's going to be the team. So a few changes to yesterday's team, and hopefully a nice team. I played a fair bit of gameplay today as well, just doing objective players and stuff, bit of co-op and things like that, which is quite nice. We'll get some things polished off in the meantime. But what I wanted to talk about today, and I don't like, this isn't coming from a part of frustration, and this isn't coming from a point of unenjoyment. This is coming from a genuine kind of like noticing where things are kind of situation. And what I mean by that is basically the Road to Glory format is dead. right? That's where we're at. Or goal from Haaland there. The Road to Glory format is dead. And the reason why the Road to Glory format is dead is because it is way too easy to get a really good team in this game. That is just the truth of it. And so, you know, I'm not saying like everyone's journey of glory is different to each other person's. But, you know, what the Road to Glory used to be and what it used to be about was creating an account, seeing if you could win Division 1. It was really hard back then, especially with like, oh, that's a good ball. Especially with, you know, the way it was to get the best players and stuff. Like back in the day when Road to Glory first started, like in FIFA 11 and stuff, it was even hard just to afford contracts, man. It was difficult. But now, you know, we're in a position already where we've got, that's not where I've aimed the ball. It's been like this all day today with the passing and stuff. Right, is this guy really going to score with 3 consecutive attacks here? Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's like what EA have done over the last few years. It has made the game better in so many ways because there's more variety of players to use. There's more card types. There's more promos. For a lot of the time, you know, there's more reason to be on the game. There's a lot more opportunities of ways to play the game now. You know, with rivals and champs and squad battles and qualifiers and all of these other things. Go on, Eddie. Oh, that should have been 2-1. All of these other ways to play the game. There's a lot to do. You can build fun teams now. Like you can actually build by the end of the year, as long as you support a team probably from like the top 5 leagues, or if you just like support a league that's not a top 5 league, you'll have the same sort of option. But basically you can build such a sick team. Even now, like look at the Eredivisie team that you can build by now. It's so nice. Hello, how's that not a foul? Yeah, it's so nice, the kind of Eredivisie team that you can build. And that's cool. It's really cool. It's awesome that come what may, by the end of the game cycle, we're able to build a really fun, really cool Arsenal team. Is nice, you know. Come on, let's keep that in then. That Haaland. The tackle. Yeah, it's just nice, right? But the problem that comes with it is the fact that goal. Oh, so close. Is the fact that it loses any essence of being a road to glory. And I know, like much of what we talked about yesterday, oh, why not have the Glorious going for 20 wins or something like that in champs? That's not what I want to do, basically. And it just gets to that point of, where do we go on an account like this now? You know, okay, the World Cup game mode is going to be coming at some stage or another, so we'll be able to start like, we'll be able to start like a World Cup road to glory or something of the sorts. You know, we're going to have Team of the Year and Project Team of the Year once League SBCs come, right? Juan Jesus. Yes, please. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be able to have League SBC grinding and pack grinding and things like that. But the I suppose, let me arrive at the point, right? Because I do have a point to the ramblings. The point I'm trying to make is it's becoming increasingly more difficult, as shown by the viewership numbers, to produce the kind of content that people are actually interested in a road to glory on a day-to-day basis. Now, I can record and produce less content per day and maybe drop down to like 4 or 5 videos per week on the road to glory and give like just a much better account of content, right? You know, like rivals rewards, champs rewards, that's 2 videos on 2 different days. We could have, you know, a new squad builder. Oh, that's not where I've aimed that. Never mind. We can have a new squad builder on Fridays for foot champs, or packs saved and packs built for promos, and still do it as like a free to play, like no money spent kind of thing, but have loads of packs built every Friday for the new promo. You know, Saturday will be, you know, Friday pack day, Thursday rivals rewards, Sunday or Monday champs rewards, and then Saturday or Sunday, not another one, Saturday or Sunday, we could have a squad builder for like the other days, I'm actually a little bit at a loss as to what to do on the account that's interesting, you know. And that's a sad state to be in. Like, I know a lot of other content creators run like Road to Glories or have Road to Glories where they're able to make daily content, but for me it's like I like to give you guys something that I think is going to be enjoyable to watch. Put in Holland. Oh, should have passed that one more. Yeah, I like to give you guys something that I think is going to be enjoyable to watch. And I can tell by the views on the videos what kind of things people do want to watch versus what kind of things people don't want to watch, right? There are certain styles of videos that are generating really good viewership and certain styles of videos that are getting about 50% less than the other style of videos. And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm not getting it twisted, right? I am grateful for all the viewership, right? Even if it's less on another day than it is on another day. Go on, just not where I've aimed that at all. That was just a little dink into Martinelli game. Yes, it's not like I'm trying to suggest that I'm ungrateful for 50,000 views or 60,000 views instead of 100,000 views, because I'm super grateful for all of the support you guys always give. The point I'm trying to make is that it is hard on a road to glory, and especially this year because I'm not spending intense amounts of time on the account. I've actually probably spent less time on this road to glory in the first few weeks of a FIFA cycle than any road to glory ever, to the point where I haven't even, like I said, I think I said this yesterday, I haven't even got my rivals games in yet this week, and it's already Tuesday. I'm going to be getting my rivals games in at like the last minute. What is this passing today, man? I'm going to be getting my rivals games in the last minutes or the last day on like week 4 of rivals. I haven't qualified for foot champs yet. You know, there's been so many things I haven't done. I haven't been grinding bronze pack method today. I haven't been trading. I haven't been flipping. I haven't been like tech avioning, which I do quite a lot usually at the start. Oh, Martinelli, that's a pen ref. How can that be a goal kick? That has to be a pen ref. So yeah, I like effectively, not that I'm asking for your guys, I'm kind of just verbalizing. I'm not actually asking for tips or asking for insight or asking for opinions or anything. I mean, I am in a way because hey, that's like the point of this, right? But also I'm not, because I'm just kind of like, yeah, verbalizing, just kind of like trying to discuss with myself via you guys, like, what is the plan of this account? Like, where is like the glory? Guess what? It's already been achieved. We've already got a sick team. We've already hit rank. Somebody tell me what this passing has been this game, man. That is about the 8th or 9th pass has gone completely astray to where I've aimed it. Yeah, you know, it's we've already got such a nice team and set of players. Wow, he's got so lucky with that. He's got so lucky with that. The one guy, when I spammed the offside trap, the one guy that had stayed on sides, the ball locked to. Everybody that was actually offside, the ball didn't lock to. But yeah, what am I doing here is what I'm trying to get at, right? This is, and I know it's early for this, and that's why I kind of like, this isn't about me complaining, because I'm genuinely not complaining. I'm enjoying playing FIFA at the moment. I'm enjoying like building the club up. It's more about like, what is the long-term plan here? Are we just going to fall into the same cycle of overgrinding the game and being stuck with an insane account way too early, or as you know, as it is now, almost but not quite undergrinding the game and not really having, there we go, not really having enough to do on a day-to-day basis? It's a real bad catch-22. And so obviously I could overgrind the game and have content every day, but be in a position where we'll be like, you know, too much too soon, versus undergrinding the game and not having enough content to upload daily. And I don't really know what I want to do with it. I don't really know what I want to do with it. What I will say is, because of the way EA have kind of like made this game, I suppose, and not just this game, just like in general the last few years, right? because of the way they've done things in the last few years. Oh, that was nice. It is just way too easy to get that good team. And look at the market this year, right? The market's on the floor. We've got players that are not end game players, because obviously the end game these days is like wild. But we've got players that could last you for a long time for extremely cheap. We've got SBCs that are very, very good. Very good for this stage of FIFA. For example, David Alaba, right? I think David Alaba is an incredible SBC. I think the not Gattuso, Makalele, an incredible SBC. He's just gone offside. God damn it, I still made the pass even though. What other? There's another SBC that's there right now. I'm like, yeah, he's Tellez. I think Tellez is an incredible SBC, and we're in October, and it kind of leads me to being like, if we're getting these SBCs now, what happens in November and December? Oh, the God! That was awful. What happens by the time Team of the Year comes around? You know, like in previous years, we get like Team of the Year style SBCs. You know, like, oh, Jesus, what a lucky pass that was. Team of the Year style SBCs, you know, whether it's like ex-Team of the Year players, yeah, giving it like SBCs to like the Gareth Bale, the Ibrahimovic, or Team of the Year nominees and stuff. They're going to be outrageous players, because they can't not be, because we're already getting players like Tellez and like Alaba in October. So what on earth is going to happen by the time those promos come around? And I think to myself, where is the RTG going to be? He kept that in, you dick. Where is the RTG going to be come then, after all the rewards and stuff? And as I say, I know like one of the typical responses is change what the RTG is about, change why you play the RTG. And the only reasonable thing to ever do, and this is not where I was actually leading with this earlier on, but the only reasonable thing to ever really do in terms of changing the entire format is making it a money account, making it a pay to win account. Let's use every SBC player. Let's play champs and rivals with a new squad every day. You know, let's play. He's offside, surely. Let's go and do every SBC the day it comes out, build a team around it, and then have our fun, right? That's like where it goes. And although, you know, obviously I play FIFA for a living or whatever, I think gone are the days for me where I have and enjoy spending all day, every day on the game. No, that's just not where I've aimed it. It's another. Going to go to extra time, isn't it? And this, we're 3-3 here. This is a tough game, but that's about 9 or 10 passes that have just gone nowhere near where I've aimed them. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. And as I say, this isn't. At least I hope it's not deemed as a complaining situation, because as I say, I think I'm enjoying this game immensely at the moment, really. Okay, I'm struggling to get to grips with it a bit, but because I haven't overplayed it, I'm not burnt out already. And because I haven't overplayed it, I'm looking forwards to getting into the gameplay. I'm looking forwards to the co-op stuff. I'm looking forwards to getting on and getting my rivals games done and stuff, because I'm not overdoing it. I'm even looking forwards to like League SBCs coming, and looking forwards to the bronze pack methods on the days that I do it. It's, you know, there's a lot that I'm just thoroughly enjoying, because I'm not killing my time on the game. That's an awful pass from me, that is. But even though I didn't put too much time into the game so far, it's still, no, that has to go, EA. Why is Rafael Leao bald? Yeah, even though I didn't put too much time into the game so far, I've still got an insane team with insane SBCs. EA have accelerated the process themselves this year as well. Like, once again, right, we're in October, and we already have an icon, base icon SBC. Okay, you can definitely argue that it's a maximum 86, and that makes a difference, and it does make a difference. But when have we ever had something like that this early in the game? I don't think we've ever had something like that this early in the game. So that as well is EA have accelerated the timeline a lot, And maybe it's because the World Cup mode's coming and there won't be too much going on in Ultimate Team during the World Cup mode. And they're trying to like get the game a little bit further ahead early days because they know that it's not going to be outside of that. I don't know. Martinelli. Oh. But yeah, that's my musings anyway. All right, this is Haaland for 4-3. Oh no, gone all the way over. Rafael Leao. Has he missed it that bad? So like where I suppose this comes from, because obviously, you know, no smoke without fire and stuff. Where I suppose this comes from is I was talking to A&I Skills the other day, and he kind of said, and I agree with his sentiment, that in a way, like Road to Glories at the moment are just dead, because there is no difficulty in this game now. What this game has transcended into over the last like year or so is you either put in time or you put in money, but there is so much up for grabs. Oh, Haaland. But there is so much up for grabs, right? So whether or not it's time or money, you are going to have the capabilities of getting basically anything that you want, right? I'll put Haaland right over here. Okay, and it's gone all the way over there. That's just not where I've aimed the ball at all, is it? So yeah, like I suppose let me ask this, right? Regardless of how good you are at FIFA or how bad you are at FIFA, what kind of team have you got? How much time and how much money have you put into this game? And what is it that you're playing for? I suppose, like, are you playing because you want to get a certain rank in champs or rivals? Are you playing because you want to have a certain club team by the end of the game? Maybe you're like a Real Madrid fan and you're just like, yep, let me just keep playing to get all the best Real Madrid players. You know, is that the goal? Is that the aim? Nice. Nice, Holland. Let's go, baby. Yeah, what is it that you've got? How good is your team? Because I've seen already a lot of teams, man, and people just have cracked out teams already. And a lot of it comes due to the market being so cheap, like where certain really overpowered players are just dirt cheap, and then you got players that are just so good this year that wouldn't have been in previous years, which I like, by the way, don't get me wrong, like a Ruben Diaz. You know, when would Ruben Diaz ever be usable in FIFA, let alone be meta, and let alone be fodder price? Like, how are we there? You know, how did we get to that? Just didn't do that at all, game. How did we get to that stage where that's where we're at? It's just interesting, I suppose. And so I'm kind of like just talking as I'm thinking, and I think to myself, I wonder if this channel now, because I've started like live streaming on the main channel, right? And I'm doing like 6 p.m. content stuff on there, and you know, I'd still have a few like real cool videos to put on there. But I wonder if this channel would be better not as a Road to Glory channel, but as a I've been playing FIFA channel. You know, I wonder if it's like a, hey guys, I built a new squad and here's my champs and rivals games with it. Yes, now. He's offside, is he? Yeah, I wonder if it'd be like, here's a brand new squad builder for today, guys. You know, I decided to build a 100k squad. Can I qualify for champs with it? I decided to build a 10k squad. Can I qualify for champs with it? I decided to build a 10 million coin squad. How far in champs can I go with it? I bought my first 3 icons, or my, you know, for example, the cards that are in the game now, the what are they, Rulebreakers cards. I wonder, how foul? I wonder, that's GG's. Would it be more enjoyable to be like, all right, guys, let's build a team of Rulebreakers and play some games, play some rivals, play some champs? Would that be more enjoyable as content to make and to watch than, guys, I spent 3 hours grinding bronze packs, I made 70,000 coins so I could go and buy a Robert 1 Rulebreakers, let's pop in into a team for a game and then sell him for a 20,000 coin loss? I don't know. And I am just kind of rambling and spitballing and just giving like a general thought process of what I've got going on in my head, I suppose. And I do want to reiterate, and I know I said it a few times already today, but I do want to reiterate that this isn't something that I'm like, by tomorrow I'm doing this. This is something that I'm just generally perceiving after another year of having an insane club within weeks of the game starting, right? When we look at what we've got available after just the first, 3 weeks into the game, if that, when we go and look at who's available, we've got Benzema. He's not even on my bench, man. I bet he's way cheaper than a 92k that I paid for him as well. He's like 80k. We've got Haaland, Ruben Diaz, Navas, Rudiger, who's insane. And the only player that's not first owner, Benzema and Haaland. Everybody else is. We've got already a couple of good Arsenal specials in Martin Odegaard and Gabriel Martinelli. We've got Red Leao, Red Pedri, this Jesus Navas who's sick, Brozovic and Skriniar, the like two absolute beasts in the game this year. Look at the SBCs we've got. Look at the card like Sorloth, a beast, Gattuso, Thiago Silva, a beast. All of these players in the game already, and we're just 3 weeks in. So I'm kind of like, I was kind of like looking at the account today, being like, what do I want to do? What's the plan for today? And I don't know what the plan is, and that's the problem. I think once we get Fiverr and David Alaba and Alex Telles and probably David Trezeguet and Michael Essien, I won't be doing Valverde because he's got better cards in the game already, but I'll be doing Gakpo and I'll be doing Fulkrug and we'll be doing Joao Mario as well, and we'll be doing whatever other SBCs come out this week. I'm sitting there and I'm like, damn, man, like all these players already. Have we got glory? Have we got glory? I feel like we might have. And we could set ourselves goals and targets and objectives to complete. But if the general viewership doesn't buy into those goals or targets or objectives, we're just kind of shouting into an empty void. And I don't really want to do that either. I don't want to do something for the sake of doing something just on the understanding that it might be entertaining. So that's where I'm at. And that is where I'm at. And I don't really have much more than that. We'll see what comes at 6 p.m. for today, and we'll discuss a little bit further then. But yeah, I am, contrary to my general tone in today's episode, because I know it sounds like I've had enough or not having fun or something. I'm actually having fun. But because I'm on the account less, I'm able to create less top-end content in terms of like getting good videos for you guys that are engaging to watch. And so off the back of that, I'm considering, do I just drop down the number of videos or do I change the style of content? I don't know. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts, but let's see what comes at 6 p.m. All right, guys, to end off today's Road to Glory, EA released 10 80+ Team of the Week player packs. As you can see, I've built 2 with just the content that I had available. We've got a preview pack available as well, which is nice. I built 2 with what I had in the club. I could probably build a couple more, but I don't think it'd be worth it. Oh, we get lights out of the preview pack. Go on then. 83 Schmeichel and 83 stones. And in spite of that and the 1,000 coins, I still wouldn't even touch the sides of that pack. So yeah, we're going to end with the 280+ Team of the Week packs. As I said before, guys. Oh, walkout. Go on then. Go on then. Wait, who's that? Ericsson? Christian Eriksen. Yeah, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on my thoughts, you know. 84 Ericsson. So it's worth about as much as the SBC. 4-star, 5-star. Nice passing, nice dribbling, awful physicals and defending, and awful pace. But it's an 84 rated Premier League in form. I'm sure that will come in handy somewhere down the line. And then secondarily, walkout. Come on. German striker. Hey, Kai Havertz, let's go, man. That is fantastic. I think he's like 100k, right? Oh, it's like 60k these days, but that is still absolutely amazing. He is very nice looking as well. 6'2", 4-star, 4-star. Striker, centre forward, and cam. Nice passing, nicely well-rounded dribbling, good physicals, good pace, finesse shot trait, outside the foot shot trait. Ho ho! You don't mind those, guys. That is going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.